scrap pile, a nameless black iron horse. Her working days were over, her life had run its course. They pulled onto a siding and unhooked her from the train when she broke away and vanished in the rain.
Move those diesel engines, clear them from the track. Move those diesel engines, clear that railroad track. Runaway, 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 runaway.
Like a child of desperation, like a lady of the night, making one last bid for freedom, she plunged in reckless flight. 340 tons of iron tearing up the rails. Through the darkness, hear that phantom whistle wail.
Move those diesel engines, clear them from the track. Move those diesel engines, clear that railroad track. Runaway, 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 runaway,
Word spread that she was coming. The signals all turned green. Folks gathered at the crossings to see that ghost machine. But her headlight gave no warning. No smoke came from her stack. A veil of misty rain concealed her back.
move those diesel engines, clear them from the track. Move those diesel engines, clear that railroad track. Runaway, 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 runaway.
She crossed the sleeping valley, headed up the fateful pass. But the mountain robbed her of her speed. She surrendered there at last. Yet folks say they still hear her when the night winds moan around. Never seen her, but they swear they hear this sound.
Move those diesel engines, clear them from the track. Move those diesel engines, clear that railroad track. Runaway, 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 runaway,
Why'd it take so long for you to come back home when you knew how worried I would be after knowing that you love someone new? This old hurt isn't what you promised me. Maybe tonight you'll kiss the hurt away, make the past fade away like a bad dream, rekindle the fire that's burned for you, and you can kiss the hurt away. So here we are together for one more time, and I'm like a child that scraped his knee, crying and waiting for you to say that you're gonna kiss the hurt away. Maybe tonight you'll kiss the hurt away, make the past fade away like a bad dream, rekindle the fire that's burned for you, and you can kiss the hurt away. It's funny, but I feel the message getting through. I hope this time you're gonna stay. I think we're gonna make it this time, you see, 'cause you're gonna kiss the hurt away. Maybe tonight you'll kiss the hurt away, make the past fade away like a bad dream, rekindle the fire that's burned for you, and you can kiss the hurt away, and you can kiss my hurt away.
We got something going, it's going right for me. Can't find it when you're looking. When it's right, it's free.
Don't need to tell nobody, don't have a thing to hide. Don't need to wear it on my sleeve, 'cause it feels so good inside.
There's nothing like your loving to keep me feeling right. There's nothing like your loving to warm my bed at night. I got this thing about you, it's stronger every day. There's nothing like your loving, there's nothing else to say. I struggle through the daytime, doing what I have to do, with visions of the nighttime, spending time with you. Friends think I've gone crazy, never been this way before. Every time I see you, makes me want you more. There's nothing like your loving to keep me feeling right. There's nothing like your loving to warm my bed at night. I got this thing about you, it's stronger every day. There's nothing like your loving, there's nothing else to say. There's nothing like your loving to keep me feeling right. There's nothing like your loving to warm my bed at night. I got this thing about you, it's stronger every day. There's nothing like your
It's no wonder when I think of love, I think of you. Well, I knew at a glance that I had to take a chance on a love affair with you. We got high on one another, I knew there'd be no other that could ever take the place of you. When I think of love,
Think of love,
I think of you.
think of you.
And all of the sweet things that you do. You've got eyes that sparkle and shine. They let me know that you're mine. It's no wonder when I think of love, I think of you. When I think of love,
Think of love,
I think of you.
think of you.
And all of the sweet things that you do. You've got eyes that sparkle and shine. They let me know that you're mine. It's no wonder when I think of love, I think of you.
Love gone but not forgotten, a heartbreak patched up with bitter tears. Living without loving, keeping everything inside through the years. Drinking in the honky-tonks for lack of something else I'd rather do. Searching through the bedrooms, trying to find another you. A dandy Don Juan, that's what they call me. Thriving on the neon-colored strife. A dandy Don Juan, that's all I wanna be. Since you walked out of my life. Some think that it's a great life, a different woman with me every night. When I add them all together, somehow it just don't come out right. For everyone there's someone that's got it all together from the start. And 1,000 broken pieces can't be made back to a heart. A dandy Don Juan, that's what they call me. Thriving on the neon-colored strife. A dandy Don Juan, that's all I wanna be. Since you walked out of my life. A dandy Don Juan, that's what they call me. Thriving on the neon-colored stripe. A dandy Don Juan, that's all I wanna be. Since you walked out of my life.
I'm a cop in a little bitty town and I don't make much pay, but I caught 17 out-of-state cars and 4 of my friends today. Well, right now I make 40 a week, ain't that the living end? If it wasn't for the dudes in their out-of-state cars, I'd have no loot to spend. Well, me and the judge got a real good deal, we split the money fair. Send 30% to the county seat to keep the law out of our hair. And we let the local boys go home when they pay $5 bail. But but all of them dudes in their out-of-state cars have to go to jail. Well, some of them cried and some of them lied, swore up and down they'd sue. But the judge was high and so was I, and we needed the money too. Old Charlie down there at the Rexall Drug on the corner by the streetlights working out real good. Sees them dudes coming about 3 blocks off. When they get right up on top of that green light, old Charlie reaches down there and punches that secret little button underneath the counter there at the Rexall Drug on the corner by the street light. Yellow light only lasts about a half a second. Well, I figured out so far this year I've made 200,000. For a high school dropout, that ain't bad. Making more than the president now. Of course, this one says he's honest. Well, I'm a cop in a little bitty town, and I'd sure like to see any of you dudes in your out-of-state cars try to get by me. So if you're ever out in Belgrade and some flashing lights you see, if they're on top of a blue Rolls Royce, you can bet your boots it's me.
Grandpappy was an old-time Montana cowhand. He worked cows on the Judith for the Crowfoot brand. He told lots of tales that sure weren't meek, and my favorite was the one where he named a creek. He said now me and old Curly was out riding circle, and that evening sun setting was a real pretty perkle. We was about 10 miles from our line shack home, and I was riding old Frog, a big bald-faced roan. Well, it was getting towards evening on the 10th day out, and Curly said his shirt was a-getting kind of stout. There's a little bitty creek about a half a mile yonder, so we stopped there to let old Curly do his laundry. We found a good spot and settled down for the night, and Curly washed his clothes in the fading daylight. Spread 'em on a bush so that they'd get dry, and then we slipped in our Sugans to get some shut-eye. Well, come morning we riz, and it sure was chilly. Curly shivered in his long johns, looked real silly. He put on his clothes and then he squinted real tight, and our hammer-headed horses was nowhere in sight. Now, old Frog's a good horse and don't usually stray, but he was plumb gone come the breaking of day, and Curly's horse, too, had done some pretty fancy walking, and Curly was mad, making blue smoke talking. Now, he had no mind for jokes, so I didn't even chuckle when he pinched a bony finger on his gun belt buckle. He straightened up slow and just stood in one place, and a funny kind of look come across his old face. Well, he give a little shiver and let out a holler, backed out of his shirt without unbuttoning the collar, and he jerked off his pants and he flung 'em on the ground, just a-screaming like a banshee and a-jumping all around. I was a-tapping my foot and clapping my hands, and I said, Curly, I didn't know you was a dancing man, but his face showed mean, and he looked at me cold. I kinda got scared. I started hunting for a hole. You see, old Curly's paw was a mountain beaver trapper, and his ma was a pretty little rickaree squaw. And they tell me he was a hell of a scrapper back when this old bird was still young and raw. Steady hand with a gun and a hair-trigger mind had put several fellers under when they got out of line. So when he reached for his 6-gun, I thought it was over. Man, I sure figured soon I'd be pushing up clover. Well, I sort of scrunched down and I covered up my head, and when his hog leg roared, I figured I was plumb dead. But she roared again and I turned around, shooting at his clothes laying there on the ground. Well, he emptied his 6-gun and his clothes was smoking, and he picked a big stick and commenced a poking. He reached down careful and pulled out a louse that was about the size of an outhouse mouse. Now, a 45 Colt can flat bring down a line, and it sure did grind those lice up fine, but same sort of fate overtook his clothes. He picked them up slow and they was nothing but holes. We was both traveling light and had no clothes to spare, but it's a cinch those rags wouldn't keep out the air. So he just wore his longies, but he said the worst cut, he'd lost a button off the flap that covered up his... Well, we finally found our horses. They was a-running plumb wild. Those dadgum lice sure got them all riled. The mean old lice are gonna have to take the blame, and that's how Louse Creek got its name.
strong no more. Just passing time, staring eyes, far too proud to cry. Wasted lives passing slow, ruined by broken dreams. The rushing winds of time have passed you by. The station house still stands there, though the doors are boarded shut. The clock has stopped, the window panes are gone. For the trains will come no more. Brakeman's growing old, and the engineer was called to make a run on Glory Road. Twisting rails, where did you lead? Broken light, where did you shine? Rusting wheel, where did you roll? Did you carry your train on time? But the trains will come no more. The station master's gone. Somehow there's been a change in plans. Now the rails will rust away. The light won't shine again. The wheels won't roll. There's no more work for these empty, idle hands.
I remember when I was a tiny lad, I suppose about 3 or 4. When the sun was high, our mom would call us to the kitchen door. It's almost dinner time, she'd say, then hand us soap and comb. Now wash your face and comb your hair, 'cause Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Hurry up and get ready now, 'cause Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. I can hear the buttercup a-comin'. Daddy's coming home. When the noontime meal was finished, our dad would pick us up. Come on, he'd say, let's take a ride in the yellow buttercup. As we drove along, he'd sing a tune or recite a little poem. I could hardly wait till supper time, 'cause Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Hurry up and get ready now, 'cause Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. I can hear the buttercup a-comin'. Daddy's coming home. My brother was 3 years older. He'd holler, hurry up! The first one there sits by the door of the yellow buttercup. He'd beat me there, then sit and grin as the country lanes we'd roam. I'd tell myself, I'll beat you next time. Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Hurry up and get ready now, 'cause Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. I can hear the buttercup coming. Daddy's coming home.
Every morning at the salon you could see him arrive. Stood 6'6", weighed an even 95. Kinda narrow at the shoulder, narrow at the hip. And when he kinda walked with a switch, big Bruce. Big Bruce, you silly savage Bruce. Big Bruce, you're a humdinger, Brucey. Brucey always hung around with his pals, never had time for those giggly old gals, just griping and complaining and bitching about their ills and popping hands full of those stupid birth control pills. Big Bruce. Big Bruce, you silly savage Bruce. Big Bruce, you're a sweetheart, Brucey. Some folks said he came from New Orleans, where he headed up a group called the Cajun Queens. Brucey was always kind of quiet and shy. If he said anything at all, he just said, "Hi, beast, Big Bruce." Big Bruce, you silly savage Bruce. Big Bruce, you're a dandy, Brucey. Then came the day of that second tragic fire when the flames started shooting out of number 5 hairdryer. Everybody ran into the street and was saved, except Brucey. Went back for his purse and burned up in the blaze. Poor Brucey. Big Bruce, you silly savage Bruce. Big Bruce, you're a damn fool, Brucey. Well, they never reopened that worthless shop. Just built a fruit stand right on top. And on that fruit stand is a plaque that reads,
"At the bottom of this mess lies what we think was a man, Big Bruce."
Big Bruce, you silly beast, Bruce. Big Bruce, everybody loved you anyway, poo-poo.
One hot afternoon, my brother and I was lying on the grass watching clouds roll by when Mom and little sis made a visit to the outdoor John. I looked at my brother, he looked at me. We both knew better, I'd have to agree, but we rose up quietly and crept across the lawn. Well, the catch on the door hadn't worked for years. We had paper, thanks to Sears. Cracks in the boards let in the wind and rain. Dad had installed an outside catch to replace that worn-out catch so pointers and sitters could privately do their thing. Well, I crept up quiet as a thief in the night, grabbed that catch and locked it tight. I could hear Mom discussing my ancestry yet. I'll never forget in a million years how my brother and I laughed ourselves to tears. I'd no way of knowing how I'd pay that awful debt. Well, the afternoon hours wore on by. A storm was brewing in a darkened sky. I was getting worried because Mom had ceased to scream and shout. So I asked my brother if he'd turn him loose. He said he wasn't going to cook his goose. I locked him in, I'd have to let him out. So with heart in mouth, I let out a yell, flipped that latch and ran like hell. Mom came out of there rolling like a hurricane. I cleared a 3-foot barbed wire fence, never ran faster before or since. Got plumb soaking wet, running through a field of grain. Well, I ran till I couldn't run no more. Don't know this day what I was running for, 'cause Mom gave up, went back to the house. Then she locked the door and left me outside. Don't know which hurt most, my seat or my pride, when my dad came home the day we locked Mom in the outhouse.